before empires and royalty, before naughty and words, before the advent of metal tools and weapons. Cheese already exists. As early as 8000 BC, living in the Fertile Crescent, the earliest Neolithic, farmers started, almost like civilization itself. Ancient cheese-making tradition. The rise of agriculture led to the domestication of sheep and goats. Ancient farmers slaughtered them for milk, kill but when fresh milk. After a few hours in a warm environment, they start to sour. Lactic acid causes proteins to clump into soft lumps. After discovering this peculiar change, the farmers took the remaining liquid. Later it was called whey drain. It was found that these pale yellow globules could serve as soft and easy to apply paste. Fresh food. These clots, or curds. It feeds on cheese. And the cheese eventually ages. Press ripening and stirring. Turned into a colorful dairy product. The discovery of cheese brought to the Neolithic people huge survival advantage. Milk is rich in essential protein, fats and minerals, but it also contains a lot of lactose. This sugar, for many ancient and modern futures, are hard to digest. However, cheese provides all the benefits of milk. It's much lower in lactose, and because cheese is easy to preserve and store, people can survive famine and long winters. Enjoy these essential nutrients. Some found in Turkey. Mischievous fragments from 7000 BC. Remnants of cheese and butter still remain. By the end of the Bronze Age, cheese has become the Mediterranean standard commodities for Eastern maritime trade. In the densely populated city-states of Mesopotamia, cheese becomes cooking and important food for religious life. The earliest known ones. Documentation includes administrative records of cheese quotas, which lists Meso all over Budania, a variety of cheeses for different ceremonies and crowds. Famous records from around Turkey. Chymosin was mentioned. This animal byproduct, produced in the stomach of some mammals, can accelerate and control solidification. And finally, this ingenious cheese-making tool, spread all over the world, it led to new, tougher cheeses. Although some conservative food cultures refused this delicious dairy product, but more people embraced cheese and quickly integrated into their respective local flavors. Nomadic Mongols use yak milk to make hard, sun-dried baslak cheese. The Egyptians wanted cottage cheese made from goat's milk, filter whey with a reed mat. In South Asia, people use various edible acids such as lemon juice, vinegar or yogurt makes milk curdle, then hang to dry, made into cheese strips. This soft-tasting cheese can be added to curries and sauces, or simply fry it. Make a quick instant dish. The Greeks made bricks of salty feta cheese, and similar to today's Roman feta, harder variety. This grated cheese comes from Sicily, and used in dishes all over the Mediterranean. During the Roman reign, dried cheese or cassia sauritas become the first person to explore the vast frontiers of the Roman Empire. Necessary rations for nearly 500,000 soldiers. After the collapse of the Western Roman Empire, cheese-making techniques in the Middle Ages continued development in the manor houses of the European countryside. Hundreds of books across Europe. In a Benedictine monastery, medieval monks keep trying different types of milk, cheese-making method, and aging process. Finally, many of today's popular cheeses were born. Parmesan cheese, Roquefort cheese, Munster cheese, and several Swiss cheeses. All made from these cheeses clergy, refinement and refinement. In the Alps, the Swiss cheese-making process is particularly successful, produces a wide variety of milk cheeses. By the end of the 14th century, Alpine cheese from the Gruyere region of Switzerland, huge profit, so that neighboring countries invaded the Gruyere Heights. To control the growing cheese trade, cheese was still popular during the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution. Then the cheese is produced from the monastery was transferred to mechanized production. Today, the world produces about 22 billion kilograms of cheese annually, and transported and consumed globally. But 10,000 years after cheese was invented, local farms are still following the new era, the footsteps of our ancestors. Handmade humans are the oldest. One of the most popular foods,